What's going on there, YouTubers? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Wave 17, also known as the Anti-Monitor Wave White Lantern Hal Jordan. I actually just got this today from my buddy Electric Detonator. Hooked me up with this and another figure which I'll be reviewing within the next coming days. I don't want to say what the other figure is because you have to check out the review in the next coming days. So, but I will announce which one was from Electric Detonator. So, but thank you so much, Electric Detonator, for hooking me up with both of these figures. They are both on the list, and so we'll be marking them down. And if you don't know which number I'm on, just check out the description. I can't talk. The description link below, and I always have the number of the figure listed for the review. So, with that being said, let's get to White Lantern Hal Jordan. A couple things I wanted to open up with was this guy does look very nice. I really am digging the paint job, and he also has some sort of texture on his chest. It's like a different type of paint texture, which is actually a really nice, and I really like this figure a lot. I usually don't like this constipated grimace look, kind of like the modern Batman, but I think I might give this guy a pass only because I'm kind of a big fan of that Power Ring figure from the Crime Syndicate of America, and I know most people don't like it because it's his first look and not his modern look, but if you think that they have the same head sculpt, you are sorely mistaken. They do not, as here is Power Ring. So as you can see, he has a different type of hair, and he also has a different type of mask. So this is a completely different head sculpt from this, and the Black Lantern Hal Jordan also has a different head sculpt. So all three of these head sculpts are completely different from each other. I'm not sure why. I've seen a couple reviews where they're like, oh, they basically took the White Lantern Hal Jordan head and threw it on this basic Power Ring buck and called it a day. It's not the same. So there's your differences, and the black suited Hal Jordan, which is the Black Lantern Hal Jordan, also has a different head sculpt. So they are different, even though they have a grimace. They have a different mask and different hairstyle. So there you go. Just to clear the air there. But I do like this figure. I think he's got some really nice paint, and it flashes a little bit more than maybe on camera. And it's not too shiny. It's not it's not metallic. It's a flat, nice, glossy silver color. So that does really shine a lot, and I do like that. And I think he looks really nice, to be honest with you. Although he's not really white, he's more of a gray. So maybe they were trying to give off just the shiny aspect of the White Lantern suit, but he's not really white. He's more of a gray mixed with a silver. So with that being said, yeah, so he does look good, and I guess they kind of retooled the back because there's no peg spot there. Now you can see the indentation where they actually, it looks like they resculpted the peg into the back where they would normally have a open piece here with two prongs sticking out for a cape. It actually looks like they, if I can get in real close here, you can see the outline of it. So that's pretty cool that they fixed that problem instead of just having like the peg kind of sticking out, protruding from the back like they did with some figures. But I am 4 minutes into the review, and I haven't gone through articulation. So let me get to his articulation. His head does move side to side. It does have this, mine has this weird jiggle bobblehead effect. I'm pretty sure that's probably just a defect. I'm not sure. I'm sure Electric Detonator didn't do anything to make this head, wobble or jiggle. I'm sure that's just how he was packaged. But yeah. So I mean, the head still does turn here, side to side. Can do a full 360. His arm does go up about that far. Goes down. Can do a full 360 as well. He's got a bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow, a wrist rotation, ab crunch, which works nicely. waist swivel, T-jointed hips which go out, forward, and back nicely. It's got an upper thigh swivel, single bend at the knee, and an ankle hinge. So basic DCUC articulation. You know I always go through articulation with all these figures, but I mean, you pretty much know what you're getting yourself into with the DC Universe Classics with the DC Universe Classics if you own them. So but he does look good, and there is like some sort of different kind of texture with this paint. It's a little bit smoother. I'm not sure, just maybe it's because he was very well taken care of, obviously, by a very good collector, and but it does have a different feel to him than, let's say, Power Ring here. I know it looks kind of weird, I'm like rubbing their chest, but it does have a different type of texture. If you own the blue Black Manta figure, that does have like a wetsuit feel to it, so you know what I'm talking about. This not so much, but still a different texture. So he does look good, and you can see his ring, if I can get that focused. It's tough because it's trying to focus on like 3 things right now. Come on, there you go. You can see his ring is sculpted as usual, and it's really impressive. They actually get a separate sculpt for each lantern in there. It's pretty impressive. I got to give Mattel credit on that one. But yeah, so he does look good. I mean, his boots are painted. There's not much going on sculpt-wise besides the head as being original, and obviously the ring for each lantern, but so he is painted, but I think he's painted well, and I do like this figure. So if I had to rate this figure, I'm probably going to give him an 8. I think he's a really nicely done figure. There's no, the lines are done very well, I think. There's no paint bleeding or I just think he's a very nice, clean figure. I think the only mark ahead against him is this jiggly bobblehead thing, but it only has a range of motion. The jiggle only has a range of the jiggly puff, jiggly puff, jiggly puff, jiggly puff, jiggly. Okay, so it only does have like a short range of motion in the jiggle. So twerk it, girl, twerk it, twerk it. So with that being said, I will stop. I'm going to stick with my 8. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.